Then came Zeus, he
hurled his thunderbolt. Yeah. And then, of course, he hurled thunderbolts, asterisk, because officially, unofficially, this is, like, the Thunderbolts team that is in the Marvel Comics. This is not the team. This is literally, like, a hodgepodge team that's been thrown together. Basically, you know, the remnants of the Marvel Cinematic Universe that a lot of people have forgotten about and just, like, are, like, writing on and, like, haven't thought about in a while. You ever wonder what those guys are up to a certain degree? It's just like, this movie's just like, oh yeah, by the way, we haven't forgotten about these characters, and we're actually going to give them a really good movie. And it's like, okay. For instance, John Walker, a.k.a. The former Captain America from Captain America and the Winter Soldier, he's basically in this. So is Yelena. She's the new Black Widow. She was Natasha's younger sister from the Red Room. And then there's Red Guardian, who's basically Russia's answer to Captain America, who had a faulty batch of, like, the superhero serum. And while he did get stronger, faster, and all that, he basically is able to get really drunk, and he drinks vodka all the time and just, like, gets fucked up, and just, like, he's a bit of a loser, but he's got a heart of gold. And then there's Taskmaster, who I'm really hoping that they don't off Taskmaster in this.
Spider-Man villain?
Yes. Well, Taskmaster was in Black Widow, and now Taskmaster's in this. Then there's Ghost, who was in Ant-Man and Wasp, the second Ant-Man movie, where she could phase through walls and shit like that.
Saw that one.
Oh, it was good. It was good, and she was able to phase through walls, and the only way she could, like, stabilize is if she was given energy from the quantum realm.
Yet again, like I said, my concern with, like, the Marvel stuff is that, like, even if it goes back in a good direction, I'm afraid they're going to reference too many things that I'd never cared to watch. And I'm going to be lost on a lot of things.
And that's why I'm interested in this, because this is them trying something different that doesn't deal with any of the mainline superhero. Or, of course, Bucky is in this, too. The Winter Soldier, he's in this. And I'm very interested in this because all these characters have basically just been pushed aside or forgotten about, and the person who's making this film is just like, yeah, I haven't forgot about them, and I'm going to show them respect. And it's like, okay. So, I'm interested
Who were the original Thunderbolts in the comic?
The original Thunderbolts, let's see. Thunderbolts in comics. Originally, it was list of Thunderbolt members. Oh yeah, Hawkeye, Plant Man, Cyclone, Cardinal, bunch of people like Atlas, Goliath, Citizen.
Hawkeye's
Helmut Zemo. The man who started the Civil War, and then of course the Mock family. Beetle, Meteorite, Moonstone.
Literally, Hawkeye's the only one of those I recognize at all.
I recognize a few of them, but yeah. Then of course Thunderbolts 2, a few others. Radioactive Man was in there. That's actually kind of cool. And then the Thunderbolts Army, which was formed during the Civil War. A lot of them were just like Taskmaster was a part of that one, and of course Thunderbolts 3.
Green Goblin.
Norman Osborne was the leader in that one, and Venom was on it, alongside of Radioactive Man, Swordsman, Thunderbolts 4, Ant-Man, Black Widow, revealed to be Natasha Romanoff in disguise, Ghost. That's the one that I told you about. Every one of these people have been a part of the Thunderbolts at one point, save for a few. Red Guardian, I don't think, has ever been a member. Luke Cage was the leader in the Heroic Age storyline. Thunderbolt 6, Red Hulk was the leader. Deadpool was part of it. Elektra, Punisher, Agent Venom.
That one sounds dope.
Oh, yeah. Ghost Rider.
Yeah, that sounds really dope.
Yeah.
It's Deadpool, Red Hulk, Elektra, Punisher, and Ghost Rider being in it.
Yeah. And then the Thunderbolts 7. Winter Soldier was the leader in that one. Oh, yeah. Jigsaw. Yeah. Jigsaw from the comics. Not Jigsaw as in Billy the Puppet.
Obviously.
Yeah. And then, of course, Thunderbolts 9, 10. Yeah, there's been a bunch of iterations. U.S. Agent, a.k.a. John Walker. He was part of it. Electro as well.
Doc Ock was in that one.
Yep, Doc Ock, Taskmaster, Whiplash, Rhino. Oh, yeah. And then, let's see. Hawkeye was the leader of Thunderbolts 11. And then Thunderbolts 12. Bucky as Revolution was the leader in that one. And then Contessa DeFontaine, Sharon Carter, a.k.a., Peggy Carter's granddaughter. Red Guardian was part of it. The very last iteration, he was a part of it. So technically...
So they basically went through like a bunch of the iterations and picked specific characters that have shown up in the MCU so far.
Yes.
To build a Thunderbolts 10, basically.
Yeah, Thunderbolts asterisk. Because not officially the Thunderbolts, but they've all been part of the Thunderbolts.
Like, close enough.
At a time. Yeah, exactly.
I guess.
So let's let you take a look at this. Are you ready? Let's go.
Elena, being a hero, there is no higher calling.
Also, the fact that Hopper is Red Guardian is awesome.
For you.
No. That's just a fairy tale.
I was in high school when the Avengers came. Kind of strange that it's all over now. No one's coming to save the day.
I think we are. We can be the ones that are coming.
Buck, you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it. I am a void. Look what you unleashed. You can't outrun
Yeah,
the
the
emptiness.
Void.
We can't do this.
The hide and
No
seek
one
game.
here is a hero.
We all have things that we regret.
But I have so many.
Lena, when I look at you, I don't see your mistakes. That's why we need each other.
We can't stop him alone. No one can. But we can find a way. Together.
Marvel Studios Thunderbolts.
Yeah, that was pretty good. But I'll say that this trailer I think is my favorite one because it features the Pixies. Where's My Mind? That's
I've really been a big fan of them.
well, I mean that's their in my mind that's their best song. But yeah,
That's their best song. No wonder I've never been a fan of them.
well, but yeah, each member is like in their own way, like at like trying to like figure out what to do next. Also, Red Guardian is sort of like a surrogate father for Yelena. I mean, he helped train her and everything, and he calls her his daughter, and he also called Natasha his daughter. So it's just one of those things. Then of course Bucky, Walker. Oh yeah, and right here, like this is an interesting one because they're all called to this one area. They're all like lured to this one area, and there's a character that I'm just like, wait, what? Right here with Bob. I'm like, what the heck is?
When you
Taskmaster.
Why would you aim for the bulletproof case if someone's just holding a bulletproof case in front of their head?
Not sure.
Oh, no.
And then there's Bob.
Who are you?
I'm Bob.
Who sent you, Bob?
Nobody. You were all sent?
Everyone here has done bad things. Shadow ops. Robbing government labs. Contract kills.
Yeah, so?
So, someone wants us gone.
And that's why you're in a giant incinerator.
What the hell?
We're brought up with this belief that there are good guys and there are bad guys.
Yeah. Bob, you notice Bob crawled out of the rubble in that place? He can't die. And no matter what they do, they can't kill him, so they just keep him locked in that room. And they just keep trying to incinerate him, but he never dies.
Okay.
Also, Bucky fetching his arm from the dishwasher.
What's the plan?
This could get messy.
This seems kind of like Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad.
Kind of, except
Eventually,
much better
you'll
done.
come to realize
At least as far as I
Definitely
see.
looks better.
Oh, it does.
there are worse guys and nothing else. Look at you. So adorable.
She's bulletproof. What happened to bulletproof? It's bulletproof-ish.
Bullet
Bullet resistant.
Yeah.
Bucky?
That's not good.
Also, Bucky knows, like, Red Guardian and Yelena because, you know, they both were in, like, the Russians' secret ops together, so it's a thing, too. There's connections between all of them to a certain degree.
Yeah, like I'm hoping this movie will do a good enough job of kind of explaining why everything's happening and where everybody came from. That I don't have to know that information ahead of time, but I guess we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. Alright,
Well, it looks pretty cool.
I agree. Well,
I'm getting a little tired of car flips in action movies.
yeah, albeit...
It's like this has done it like 3 times just from the trailer, and I'm just kind of like, yeah, man, you can only see so many cars flip before it kind of loses its wow factor, you know?
Yeah. For me, it's like, come on, guys, you gotta think of something else. You gotta reinvent the wheel.
Mm-hmm.
For me, they're never gonna beat one in terms of, like, grand majesty outside of, like, The Dark Knight with, like, the 18-wheeler going over.
Yep.
That is never going to be topped. That is easily the best one. Alright. Anywho. So yeah, Marvel Studios Thunderbolts. Let us know what y'all thought about it. I'll probably see it. There's several movies in theaters I want to see. Sinners is one I definitely want to see, which we'll see how that goes. But anyway, till next time, everybody, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
Y'all be good people. Take care. Peace.